I'm back. Rudrance for Black and White Network. Well, we kind of wondered if this is what they might pull, and they are trying to pull it. And by they, I'm talking about woke corporate advertisers. It seems that Elon Musk has got a problem over at Twitter right now. And he's already met with a group of very woke a-holes that were very much part of the problem at Twitter on how to moderate the platform. This is very concerning. The concern here is he's getting threatened by advertisers that they are going to pull off the platform. I believe it's General Motors that has already pulled out. Let's get to this. This is very concerning as to whether or not anything will actually change. I know some things have changed, but Elon's going to have to wonder, how am I going to make my money on this platform? Am I going to be able to make money on this platform? Twitter owner Elon Musk met with a group of civil society leaders made up of far leftists in what he says was a meeting to help Twitter in its fight against, quote, hate and harassment. Oh, shit. The post-millennial. Musk said the meeting was also to create strategies that would create election integrity policies. That this is beyond concerning. The leaders included the CEO of the ADL, Jonathan Greenblatt, ADL Vice President Yael Eisenstadt, Color of Change President Rashad Robinson, Free Press CEO and Facebook Oversight Board member Jessica Gonzalez, good God, Asian American Foundation CEO Norman Chin. Oh my God. And here's one of the most corrupt sons of bitches in the history of the earth. NAACP President and CEP Derek Johnson and others. A statement from members who attended the meeting stated that prior to the meeting with Musk, Free Press, Media Matters for America, and Accountability Tech organized a mass sign-on letter in which nearly 50 civil society groups called on Twitter's top 20 advertisers to demand that Musk commit to brand and user safety. They're going to use money against him. This could go so badly. The open letter urges advertisers to, quote, suspend Twitter ads globally if Musk can't commit to enforcing the brand and community safety rules already on the platform's books. He's going to have to find alternative advertisers. He's going to have to, which is going to be very tough. Platforms like Rumble have had a horrible time finding advertisers over there. It's one reason we haven't moved off this platform. Already, a major ad brokerage, IPG, has advised clients, including American Express, Coca-Cola, and Johnson & Johnson, to pause advertising on Twitter for the next week until the company gives more details about its plans to protect trust and safety. Members of the group that met with Musk, however, have been criticized for promoting fake causes and pushing far-left causes, as well as censorship, which Musk has previously publicly denounced. Absolutely. It's the worst of the worst that he met with. The NAACP president, Derek Johnson, for example, criticized Greg Abbott in a tweet, suggested he was a white supremacist. This is exactly what we're looking to get around or get past. Or look, if he wants to say it, fine. It's one thing, but you got to make sure it's an even playing field for everybody. And that's what they don't want. They want to be able to say what they say, but not hear what we say. That's been the problem with Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, this whole time. Yael Eisenstadt, or Stat, of the ADL has been critical of the idea that the boards are the solution to moderating websites like Twitter or Facebook. In January 2021, Eisenstadt tweeted that Facebook's oversight board was not the best mechanism to address issues of misinformation on the site. My God. Derek Johnson of the NAACP asked athletes to boycott Texas. That's correct. Telling professional athletes to avoid signing in the state. The Federalist reported that Rashad Robinson, president of the leftist group Color of Change, repeatedly tweeted his support for Smollett after the Empire actor falsely claimed to be the victim of racist and homophobic hate crime in 2019. At the time, Smollett claimed two assailants beat him up while screaming, "This is MAGA country." As we know, that was total and complete BS. Free Press co-CEO Jessica J. Gonzalez, who attended the meeting, said in a statement, "Yesterday I joined colleagues in a frank conversation with Elon Musk. I shared my concerns that hate, harassment, and conspiracy theories proliferate on the platform and underscored the disproportionate harm that unmoderated social media spaces inflict on women and people of color. I asked him to retain and fully enforce election integrity measures." Quote, "We had a productive discussion, and Musk's Twitter thread demonstrates he made a few commitments. First, he agreed that he would not put anyone kicked off the Twitter platform for violating its trust and safety rules back on the platform before the U.S. midterm elections next week." That's bullshit. And he promised that any replatforming following the election will involve a transparent process. That's not so bad, but I don't like the timing. Second, he agreed to retain and enforce election integrity measures and ensured us that all staff responsible for this work would have access to Twitter's tools by the end of this week. Finally, he promised that he would consult with civil and human rights experts and those who have been targeted online as he develops a new content moderation policies. These commitments are a good first step, but really just the beginning of a long process. As the report Free Press published last week shows, hate, abuse, and conspiracy theories are rampant on Twitter. There are much more to do with the make Twitter a space for robust, healthy dialogue, and of course, actions speak louder than words. We'll be evaluating Musk closely and assessing whether he backs up those promises. I mean, Elon, why do you give a shit what these people think? I mean, come on, honestly. Didn't you know they were going to threaten you with your advertisers before you decided to do this? Of course, that's the first thing they do. They do it right here on this platform. They don't like a keyword in a video, they demonetize it. I mean, that's the easiest thing that you should have known was going to happen. And first thing, they're going to start pulling and threatening advertisers. You have to have new advertisers lined up that are willing to go through with it. With our 4 dozen partners, we continue to pressure Twitter's largest advertisers to push Musk to retain and actually enforce existing content moderation rules and community standards. If Musk won't prioritize safety on the platform, then advertisers should refuse to spend money to see content alongside lies, harassment, and extremism. We must act immediately to disrupt the real-world violence that social media companies have helped fuel, including the attack against Nancy Pelosi's husband, the mass shooting targeting Latinos at an El Paso, Texas Walmart, the shootings at black churches and temples, the violence against Muslims, and so much more. This is our community's ability to speak freely, yes, but also live free from hate-fueled violence. Well, I don't know anybody supporting any of that kind of thing. I don't. On the conservative side of the aisle, I do not. That is complete BS. That's some media made-up bullshit narrative if you've ever heard it in your life. Have you seen one person on our side of the aisle that has condoned anything that they just talked about? I'm waiting. No, you haven't. You haven't. I mean, look, just because MSNBC and CNN goes out there and says that it's true, these days, frankly, doesn't make it true. Let's be real. I mean, they continue to push that Charlottesville thing that Trump was out there involved with, and if you actually watch the entire video, it's all taken completely out of context. And there is full video of that out there, but they tried to use that against him for the sake of racism forever. Elon Musk, I thought you had a better plan than this. You're meeting with the who's who, the worst of the woke, right here. Absolutely, you are meeting with them. I mean, this is like just continuing status quo. I would have assumed you would have realized for the last several months, I've got to find advertisers that are on board with free speech. I could have told you that was going to be tough. If you watch Newsmax or you watch Fox News, there's a reason why they are only running 7 or 8 ads. And it's the same companies over and over. It's because they can't find advertising because of woke corporations not wanting to advertise on those 2 television stations, which is ridiculous because Fox News far and away has the biggest ratings of any news platform. It's crazy. This is not going to be good. I have a feeling he's going to realize that he probably purchased something he wasn't going to be able to run in the way that he wanted to and make money. I mean, it was probably a bad business decision. I was rooting for him to do it, but I assumed he had some kind of a plan when he started making moderation changes and these corporations started to threaten him that he had other advertisers to fall back on. Because, yeah, the first thing they were going to do is basically say, you know, this is BitChute, and it's a free-for-all, and we're going to yank all of our advertising off. I don't know what to tell Elon. I mean, this is a terrible sign for this platform. I mean, Derek Johnson from the NAACP, my God. Shit, I bet we've made 10 videos involving that corrupt turd over on the sports channel. Tell me what you think, Black and White Network supporters. Twitter may not be what we thought it was going to be. Otherwise, Elon's going to lose his ass. Peace, I'm out. Till next time, Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First, 25% off USA First. Go now.